Thank you. Secretary Bartilim, Secretary Bochabad, Secretary Wing De Jesus, Colonel Gutierrez, Director General, CAAP, General Jose Angelo Honrado, General Manager of the Manila International Airport Authority, Attorney Carmelo Arcilla, Executive Director of our Civil and Aeronautics Board, Mr. Lance Gokongwei, Attorney Ricardo Romulo, Mr. James Go, officers and staff of Cebu Pacific, Mr. Gabe Barcado, fellow workers in government, distinguished guests, mga minamahal ko pong kababayan, magandang hapon pa rin ho. It gives me great pleasure to join you today as we recognize Cebu Pacific's 50 millionth passenger. Congratulations to Cebu Pacific for reaching record high altitudes in your business. Since you first took flight in almost 15 years ago, you have soared from one success to another. From offering flights only to domestic destinations, you have expanded your operations to other parts of Asia. Now, Cebu Pacific Air is the third largest low-cost carrier in the region. You fly to the most number of destinations and routes within the Philippines and to the most ASEAN destinations and routes from the Philippines. You are also the only low-priced carrier that offers flights to all three major North Asian countries, namely Japan, China, and South Korea. In the years to come, I am confident that you will remain dedicated to excellence in all your endeavors, and I look forward to the day that we will gather again to recognize your 100th millionth passenger. Let me congratulate today's winner as well the 50 millionth passenger of Cebu Pacific. The one-year travel pass that you will receive today will allow you to explore the many wonders of our motherland and perhaps contribute to your family's growth and discover the richness of Filipino culture. Having 50 million passengers is a milestone indeed, not only for Cebu Pacific but also for our nation. People travel for many reasons, but the bottom line is that your budget fares have made domestic and foreign travels far more affordable and available to both Filipinos and foreigners. I commend you for currently being the country's largest domestic airline with a reported market share of 52%, and for being the second largest international airline from the Philippines with a market share of 13%. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank Cebu Pacific's management and staff. You have displayed the well-known warmth and genuine Filipino hospitality to tourists throughout the years, especially through your now renowned dancing flight attendants. Suffice it to say, you have demonstrated true Filipino qualities and values to every guest, making their travels worthwhile and giving them more and more reasons to revisit our country. Truly, Cebu Pacific has played a big role in Philippine tourism, an industry that continues to contribute vastly to the growth and development of our country. As per the National Statistical Coordination Board report for 2009, the tourism sector accounted for 6.03% or 463 billion pesos of the country's gross domestic product, and 9.96% or 3.492 million pesos, I think this is wrong, or 3.492 million people in our total employment. We will strive harder this year to keep these numbers up. As I have said in my SONA, our administration will bank on tourism and further strengthen it to develop our economy, which will in turn contribute to your bottom line. In light of this, we are developing our airports and airport facilities through public-private partnerships with domestic and international investors. 4 of the present top 10 priority PPP projects include programs on airport development, which are the new Bohol Airport Development, the Puerto Princesa Airport, the new Legazpi Airport Development, and the privatization of the Laguindingan Airport operations and maintenance. These initiatives will open more opportunities for your growth. By now, you may have heard of our interest in liberalizing the domestic and international civil aviation industry. Once implemented, we expect more international airlines to enter the market. Aside from opening our doors to more visitors that will strengthen our tourism, This will also allow us to enjoy a free market for products to further boost our economy. This, of course, will redound to thousands of additional jobs, which in turn will provide decent living to many Filipino families. I am aware of the concerns of our local carriers, and I can assure you that as we liberalize aviation, it will be undertaken in a way that will open up opportunities for competitive and world-class domestic carriers like Cebu Pacific. As your new pilot, I have always had to ensure that no turbulence affects our flight into the light of day. Finally, we are in a position where we can soar to greater heights, but this took a lot of work. We had to repair the cracks and holes on the runway. We had to put in place a culture of quality and cooperation to fix what needed fixing. But of course, like any journey, our flight toward our collective aspirations will not have bright blue skies every day. Despite our sincere intentions and the support we currently enjoy, there is a very small minority who are still working for us to fail so that the country can return to the old business as usual practices that undoubtedly will result only to their benefits. But so long as we remain steadfast in our dedication to respond to our collective responsibilities, no turbulence, no disastrous weather, no challenge will lead us astray from our course. Together, we will not fail. I ask everyone, do not let go and fasten your seatbelts. We have reached our cruising altitude of stronger trade, more jobs, and greater public confidence in the government. The skies are clear, and we are headed for daylight. With the renewed confidence of the Filipino people and with the help of partners such as Cebu Pacific, I am confident that we will reach our destination way ahead of schedule. Again, congratulations, and may more progress and prosperity rise in your company and our country's economic atmosphere. Thank you, good evening, and have a pleasant evening.